Hello, everyone. Welcome back to MLS Moves. Please make sure you like this video down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Tonight, we have Game 3 of Inter Miami versus Atlanta United. It's an elimination game. Win or go home. Will Inter Miami be able to prevail, or will they lose to the underdog Atlanta United, who has sold all of their best players this summer? Thiago Almada, Caleb Wiley, Giorgio Shakamakis. And they still made the playoffs, and they're here in a Game 3 against Inter Miami, the Supporter Shield winning club, record-breaking points. Game 3, it's going to be exciting. Now, currently, we're watching, before this game starts, we're watching the Orlando City SC versus Charlotte FC. It's currently 1-0 Charlotte FC, and the winner of this match will play the winner of Inter Miami versus Atlanta United. So this game has playoff. Obviously, this is a big deal too. This will be the opponent of the winner of Inter Miami and Atlanta United. Like I said, if you haven't liked the stream down below, like the stream down below, share with a friend. Let's grow the audience as much as we can. We are like 6 subscribers away from 4,500. We will hit that goal tonight with your help. I believe we definitely will. It's going to be an interesting night to see what happens. Messi and Inter Miami are going to have to play a very good game to win tonight, obviously. But the league, I tweeted this earlier, the league would be in shambles if Inter Miami, for some reason, didn't advance to the next round of the MLS playoffs. Because let's face it, right? Messi's the best player of all time. He's the biggest name in soccer in the world. And MLS depends on that. So if they lose in the first round, it's going to be devastating for their viewership. Absolutely devastating. So I think that they will. MLS is definitely hoping that they win tonight. Even they're not going to publicly say that, but I can tell you they definitely want Inter Miami to win tonight. Looks like Charlotte FC. What's the call here? Ooh, it looks like Doug McGuire hurt his arm pretty bad. Did he break his arm? Ooh, or maybe he hurt his shoulder. Is this a penalty? Let's see. Look at the replay on this. Looked like Duncan McGuire was actually offside, so I don't know how that will play into the call, but it looked like he was offside, honestly. Now, they did pull down on his arm. Yeah. So Orlando City just drew a penalty against Charlotte FC, have a chance to tie this game, which would send this game into penalties. And I'm not sure if this will delay the Inter Miami versus Atlanta United game. It could delay it if this goes to penalties. New York City FC beat FC Cincinnati on penalties earlier, sending FC Cincinnati home early. FC Cincinnati has a little bit of soul searching to do. They're going to need to add some players this offseason if they want to make another run for a cup. They're going to need to, obviously, they're going to need to sign a striker. They're going to definitely need to sign a striker if they want to compete for an MLS Cup. Not sure who's going to take this penalty. Duncan McGuire looks like he's in pretty bad pain. Looks like he might have dislocated his shoulder with that pull. Agent Winter says, Vamos, Atlanta. I think a lot of people are probably on your side tonight. A lot of people are wanting to see Atlanta. People who are not fans of Miami are wanting to see Atlanta win tonight. Harsh says, their goalkeeper is the main problem for Miami. Drake Callender? Yeah, Drake Callender's definitely hit or miss. He's inconsistent. And he does give up a lot of uncalled for goals. And he definitely needs to be more. He's going to have to play better if they want to win an MLS Cup because the defense is too much of a liability. I'm not a big fan of Drake Callender, honestly. M Knight says What's up? What's going on, fellas? Guzan is the key. Yeah, Guzan's been playing really, really well in this series specifically. I'm curious to see if Brad Guzan will end up getting a call up to the national team or something. Maybe now, look, we're obviously trying to go into a new direction, find our goalkeeper of the future. But Guzan's been playing very well. The World Cup is in 2 years, and he's been playing just as good as any of our other goalkeepers. Matt Freese had a very good game today too. I'm actually higher on him right now than I am Patrick Schulte. But I think that we're definitely going to have to look at all, look at down every avenue and see what's going to be the best decision for the national team. Oh, they're going to replay. They're going to review this penalty. I think he was offside. I think he was definitely offside. Agent Winters, did you see the tweet about how tonight might be Lucho Acosta's last night for Cincinnati? I know that Lucho Acosta's got some personal things going on. I don't know all the details about it, but I know he's got some personal stuff going on. I'm not exactly sure where he would go. I don't see him going to another Major League Soccer team. So I don't really know what the situation is right now with Lucho Acosta, but losing him would be devastating for the club, obviously. It would be very devastating for FC Cincinnati. Now, like I said, is it a penalty if the guy is clearly offside? Is it still a penalty? Because Duncan McGuire, okay, here we go. Here's the call. Yep, penalty still for Orlando City SC. Let's see if Kalina can come up big here for Orlando, or come up big for Charlotte FC. This stadium is absolutely rocking right now. This has probably been the best atmosphere I've seen throughout the playoffs in Major League Soccer this year. I mean, the whole entire stadium is filled. It looks electric. It's loud. Now, obviously, I have the volume turned down because I'm streaming right now, but I can hear it pretty well still. It's a very loud atmosphere. Looks like there's actually quite a bit of a very good turnout for Orlando City tonight. Okay, Facundo Torres has taken the penalty for Orlando City. Can Kalina be the savior and advance them to the next round of the playoffs? Oh, what a save! But a rebound. What a rebound. Orlando City on the rebound. Facundo Torres puts it in. Wow. Good save by Kalina. Great rebound goal by Facundo Torres. Tied 1-1, heading into penalties. We got a game here. And I think it's, like I said a minute ago, I think it's going to delay the Inter Miami match. I'm keeping an eye on it. Let's see. Yeah, Inter Miami still. Now, when that game starts, we'll swap it over. But Orlando City just tied it up with Charlotte FC, and it is heading to penalties. This will be the second match today that's heading into penalties. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Atlanta United Miami game heads into penalties as well. I'm still not a fan of the format, obviously. But hey, this is, imagine if this was the elimination game vibe, right? Or the energy. I mean, it's kind of like what it is, right? The game three, it's win or go home. So it is kind of like that one single elimination game vibe. Um, man, it's gonna be tough. I believed going into this game, if Charlotte FC could either get to penalties, right, that they would definitely win this series because they have a superior goalkeeper. I think Alessi's good, but I think Kalina is he's the best keeper in the league. And you saw that save against Torres, even though they got the rebound. Okay, we're heading into penalties. Miami match getting delayed on purpose so Messi can double check the script to make sure everything's perfect for him. Yeah, did he write it himself or did the league write it? Is he having 2 goals or 3 goals tonight? Oh, it looks like it started. All right, I'm switching over. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the Inter Miami Atlanta game. I'm surprised that Twelman's not doing this game tonight. Twelman and Zevic or Zevin, excuse me. Looks like there's a pretty good attendance tonight for this match as well. Busquets isn't playing tonight. I think Ian Bright's out also. Let's see. Yeah, Kramaski, Rojas. What's your score prediction for tonight's match? Who do you think is going to win? Is Miami going to win it outright? Is Atlanta United going to win this game outright, or is it going to go into penalties like the other two matches today? Oh my God, that woman just got hit in the back of the head with the ball. What the hell? I think that Miami will win tonight, 2-1. I don't think it's going to go to penalties. One Atlanta wins on penalties. Oh man, I don't think so. I'll say this: if Inter Miami loses this match tonight, I don't know how Tata Martino doesn't get fired. Honestly, I mean, with all the investments they've made, with the um, just everything that's building up for this team, I don't see how he could keep his job if they lose this match. I don't know how he could. I mean, getting bounced in the first round would be embarrassing for them. Having to switch browsers, Apple TV is just so hit or miss. Like every time I watch it on, for some reason on Google Chrome, it always logs me out. I don't know why. There we go. See if that's better. But yes, if Tata Martino, I think loses this match, I think he'll be. I don't think he survives the end of the season. I think he'll be let go because they've invested too much. Messi has 1 year guaranteed left, probably two, but definitely. Oh, what a pass to Suarez! Definitely look a lot more motivated tonight. My game keeps. I don't know why my game keeps crashing. It keeps logging me out. Maybe turn the volume down a little more. There we go. I'll turn that down. Maybe it's something with the volume. Miami looks very, very motivated in the first 5 minutes. Look pretty motivated. Keyshawn says this Orlando game got really good. Yeah, I mean, anytime you go to penalties, right? The stakes are high. Might have to switch. I might have to switch back over to that and just see what happens. If this game doesn't work, I'm having issues. It keeps logging me. It keeps canceling my game out. And also too, if Atlanta United win this game, I think that Rob Valentino deserves to keep the job. Keep the, obviously he's the interim right now. I think he deserves to keep the job if he beats Miami in the first round, you have to keep him. Now back to the Tata Martino because Agent Winters said there's no way he's getting fired. He broke the record for most points. Messi is the only thing keeping this dude in a job. Yeah, but if he loses this, it will be a huge, huge disappointment for the club, for the fans, hell, for the league, because they want him to Miami to go as far as possible in the playoffs. If they lose in the first round, I mean, he's getting fired 100%. And they'll probably end up hiring Xavi. Which I don't know if that's gonna, solve the issues, but um It could. That's been one of Tata Martino's biggest downfalls is he always comes up short in the big game. Rob Valentino low key kind of looks like Michael Bradley. Also, I don't know if you guys saw the picture of him just then, but he kind of looks like Michael Bradley a little bit. Keyshawn says, "I want to see Miami versus Orlando." I mean, that's been a theme, right? I mean, we're going to see a Eastern Conference semifinal of New York City FC versus the Red Bulls Hudson River Derby in the Eastern Conference semifinals. I mean, be interesting to see a Florida Eastern Conference semifinals. What a bad pass by Kromoski. I'm not a big fan of Kromoski. I think he has potential long term, but he's not playing nearly as well as he did back in the summer of Leagues Cup last year, and they just have way better midfielders. I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see him be moved. Now, I'm not saying like traded in Major League Soccer, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Kromoski get a loan or be sold overseas to obviously to a European team, probably maybe like a Belgian team or team in the Eredivisie. What's the update? Let's check this update on this Orlando City game. So it's one. Looks like it's 1-0 in the penalties. Orlando City's up. Diego Gomez is probably leaving. Oh, he's already gone, man. It's a done deal. He's going to Brighton in January. He's going to Brighton for 15 million with incentives or add-on clauses for his performance. They can get up to like 18, 19 million. When was this? August, September. This was announced. Yeah, they wanted him now, but Miami was able to work out a deal to keep him for the rest of the season. That way, that they can make a run for the championship, the MLS Cup, which is another reason why the calendar should change. So that way, you don't lose one of your best players midway through your season, a couple months for the playoffs. And if you did, you could replace them, right? Looks like there's a pretty good audience tonight too. Don't see any empty seats tonight. All right, Orlando City's up 2-0 over Charlotte FC on penalties. It's looking like Orlando City's going to win. Looks like Orlando City's going to be able to pull it off. That late goal by Facundo Torres looks like it saved them. Looks like it saved their season. Could they get Neymar and Di Maria? I don't think they could get both of them. I don't know. It just depends on what the rule changes are. But as it currently stands, Inter Miami are getting rid of Diego Gomez. You're allowed to have either 2 DPs and 4 U22s or 3 DPs and 3 U22s. So theoretically, Inter Miami has a DP spot open in January. And they can sign Neymar with that or Di Maria. But I wouldn't sign Di Maria as a DP. And Suarez is going to definitely want a raise, right? Because he scored 20 goals this year as a TAM player. He's definitely worth more than $1.5 million. Neymar might not come. He got injured again. It's all part of the plan, man. He's trying to lower that stock. That way, it's an easy trade. That way, that the Saudi club will just want to get rid of him. Take him off our hands, Miami. Take him off our hands. We don't want him anymore. It's all part of the plan. Kyle Hicks says, "What do you think? Two-leg playoffs with penalties if tied to discourage going all-out defense. Also, Orlando saved two PKs. It's over." Yeah. Yeah, two legs is the move. Who made that bad touch? Who is that? Is it Rojas? I think it is. Yeah, I think two legs is the move. I think two legs is definitely because it 3 games is just too much. And 2 games helps a team out. Now, I don't like I don't think they'll do it on the away goals. I think they'll do it just on aggregate. No away goal advantage. And then if it's tied, then they'll go to PKs in the second leg. And then also, too, my proposal would be that the higher seeded team gets to decide if they want to play the game at home or away first, whichever one they want to do. Texting my good friend Danny Solana. He's supposed to swing by here sometime soon. We either need conferences or two-leg playoffs, one or the other. Need conference. I mean, we already have a conference, so. Let me scroll this back up. My bad. I didn't know that the score wasn't present. That's my bad. Keyshawn, if Al Halal, I've always tried to pronounce that the correct way. Oh, almost a goal there. Calendar's got to be better. Would want to give him up before the Club World Cup. They seem like they do. I mean, they're already trying to replace him with Ronaldo. So I don't think that that's an issue. I think they're trying to look for his replacement. I really think that they want to get him off their hands. He's making $200 million a year, which I know they have unlimited money, and that's not really a big issue. Oh, it's close. Close save by Wingett. I think they want to get rid of him. I think that they want to get him off the books. They want him to. That's a great pass by Miranchuk. They want to move off of him and get someone else because they don't have unlimited spots. They spend whatever they want on players, but they have a certain amount of foreign spots, I guess. I think it's like 6 to 8 spots. And they believe he's wasting one. He hasn't done anything for the club since he's been there. Javier Mendoza says, "Thanks for the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. See what happens. Big game 3 tonight. See who wins and prevails." And it looks like plays Orlando City SC in the next round of the MLS Cup playoffs in 2.5 weeks. So PKs both legs, so they can't park the bus and tie a match on the road. Yeah, but how would that work with the aggregate, though? I mean, that's the only problem. I mean, the PKs really would only be good for the second leg if it's tied. Who's the favorite between New York City FC and the Red Bulls? I would say probably New York City FC because it's going to be played at Yankee Stadium, and that's the worst stadium venue in Major League Soccer. So I would say that New York City FC have the advantage over the Red Bulls, and which is crazy. You know what's funny is Nick Cushing's actually he's actually being linked to the Arsenal women's job. Ooh, what a pass from Messi. Ooh, what a save by Brad Guzan. Oh, Redondo. Is that Redondo off the rebound? Nope, Matias Rojas. Matias Rojas scores for Inter Miami. They are up 1-0 off the rebound. What a hell of a save by Brad Guzan. Matias Rojas follows it up with a rebounded shot, and Inter Miami are up 1-0 on Atlanta United. That was a hell. Do you see the cat-like reflexes by by Brad Guzan? That's exactly why I want him to get a USMNT call up. I mean, that was a great pass by Messi too. But look at this save. Look at this save by Guzan. Look at that save. Guzan is on the USMNT redemption tour. He says, Messi, I haven't slept right since that 2016 free kick you had on me that disrespected me and my family. But great rebound by Matias Rojas. I mean, what's he supposed to do there? What a goal. What a goal. How is Miami doing? Just dropped in. They're doing good. I mean, they just scored. They're up 1-0 if you caught my reaction. There's no way the Red Bulls advanced. New York City FC went to Red Bull Arena and won this year 5-1. Tommy says goal. Keyshawn says great save though. Kay says let's go. Guzan should be at Miami instead of Calendar. Yeah, he is better than Calendar for sure at this point. And he might be a free agent after this year. Got tweet this goal real quick. Enter Miami. Here's the problem with Atlanta United. They just don't have the goal scores to compete with Miami. They're down 1-0, which is very attainable. They could come back from that. They just don't have the players to really do that. Miranchuk is obviously a good playmaker, but they don't have the striker. If they had a good striker, and by the way, it says that there's the analytics say there's an 84% chance that Miami win this match, 11% chance that it goes to PKs, and a 5% chance that oh, what a goal. Is that Rios? Who is that? Who is that goal? Oh my God, dude. What a banger. Look, by the way, Valentino shout. Look at that. He looks like Michael Bradley. What a goal. Hey, Jamal with the banger. Hey, we are in for one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for one tonight. 1-1 Atlanta United Inter Miami. Drake Calendar, aka the liability. That's his new nickname, the liability. What a goal. What a pass. I was just saying that. As a deflection, looked like Dax McCarthy deflection. Oh my God, dude. He had the angle too. What is Drake Calendar doing? Here, I will post that for you. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Wow. Wow, that was a quick response. It's gonna be an interesting night. Drake Calendar is just so bad. They have to. I honestly think the backup, whatever his name is, his name's escaping me right now. The Argentine backup goalkeeper might be better than Calendar. What an absolute disaster! What an absolute disaster! Oh my God, Jamal with the brace, 2-0 or 2-1. Holy shit! Atlanta United. Oh my God, Drake Calendar. Who is marking Arthur Blank checks in the building? By the way, Arthur Blank checks. Wow. Holy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Miami are choking. Don Garber is somewhere in the building crying right now. Who's marking him? What a pass by Miranchuk to Jamal. What a pass. What a pass. What a pass. And that looked like it deflected off of Calendar's head. Yeah, it did. It went off of Calendar's head. Oh my God, dude. Jeez. 2-1 Atlanta. 2-1 Atlanta. Need the maestro, the number 10. He's gonna have to step up. He's gonna have to take this game over if Miami want a chance to win in this match. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Inter Miami's defense is their back four is just such a liability. Toto Alvarez, man, terrible marking right there. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Crazy. Messi can't save an entire team. He can't. I mean, he's got to do more. He's got to take this game over. He had a good pass to Diego Gomez, but he's going to have to do more. He's going to have to take this game over if they want to win. Aviles is ass. I mean, he's pretty bad, honestly. He costs like $8 million. He's not been worth it. I will not be surprised if they move off of him this winter. Ooh, Redondo was trying to find Diego Gomez. He's Messi, of course. He can save an entire team. 2019 Barca, for example. He can definitely. I mean, he can do more than what he's doing. By the way, 46% chance to Inter Miami win this match now. 24% chance to PKs. 30% chance Atlanta United win. Down 2-1 to Atlanta United. Don Garber is on. He's on the watch right now. He's on the clock. Someone needs to make sure this man is okay. Check his well being. Don Garber is in distress right now, right? Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream down below, share with a friend. Let's grow the audience as much as we can. This is an elimination game. Inter Miami is currently down 2-1. Make sure you share. Let's see what happens. Get this audience as big as we can. See if they can prevail. And the Barca boys can come back on Atlanta United. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're 5 subscribers away from 4,500. We're going to hit that mark tonight with your help, and hit that little bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. Where's Busquets at? He's hurt. I think he's still hurt. Oh, bad giveaway. Oh, Diego Gomez. 2-2. This game is on. Oh, my God. This game is insane. 2-2 Inter Miami, Atlanta United. This game is on crack. This game's out of its mind. I think this is the script they wanted. This is the script. This game is insane. This game is insane. 4 goals in 35 minutes. Was he offside, though? Oh, I think he was offside. Oh, but I guess it went off the... I think he was offside, but I think since it hit the arm, it was good. I think it was good since it hit the arm. It was a handball. Oh, my God. Oh, we're getting confirmation. Oh, goal disallowed. Goal disallowed. No goal. Wow. He was offside, but I mean, I thought maybe since it was a handball, technically, maybe they would let it go. I mean, doesn't that cancel out if it's a handball, though? Is a deflection off of his arm? This is going to be. I'm getting vibes. This is going to be a high scoring game. I think this game's going to be ridiculous. This is going to be a very, very high scoring match. Oh, got a match error. What the hell? Ooh, like it was a foul on Messi. Yeah. Man, this game is stressful. How did Cincinnati and Columbus flop in the first round? Cincinnati doesn't have a striker. Their defense is a liability. They rely too much on Lucho Acosta. Uh, uh, they just had a lot of holes this season. They really needed a striker. Kevin Kelsey, the Venezuelan U22, he just he wasn't good enough. They couldn't win with him. So and then Columbus, they just choked. Offside. Marichuk better scored to give Atlanta a chance. That assist he had was pretty nice. How much do you think they needed Aiden Morris? I think they definitely missed Aiden Morris, but I just think that they were checked out, man. They were sleepwalking in this first series. They weren't. I don't know what was their deal was. They they didn't take the Red Bull serious. They lost the first game, and then they weren't able to pull the second one out. They didn't take their opponent as serious enough. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not think it was gonna be 2-1 in the first half. Atlanta United. Atlanta United is just such a dangerous team, though. They have nothing to lose. I mean, I said this in the first game. The fact that they're in the playoffs at all is exceeding expectations. Nobody thought they were making the playoffs at the summer point. Nobody thought they were making the playoffs. They sold all their players. They fired their coach. Nobody thought they were going to make the playoffs. Nobody did. And here they are. They have nothing to lose. They sold their best player, three of their best players. They sold their three best players. And they replaced Almada with Miranchuk, which is a good replacement, but they didn't replace Yakimakis or Caleb Wiley. And they have nothing to lose. Inter Miami has everything to lose. They're expected to win the MLS Cup this year. They've got the best player, arguably the best player in the world, all his friends, his former coach, all this money invested in him, points record, all this stuff. They're expected to win MLS Cup this year. Atlanta United is playing with house money. What a pass by Messi to Gomez. Oh, they might have to keep the interim. Yeah, I think they have to. Rob Valentino has been a great coach for Atlanta United. Now, it's going to be hard because Patrick Vieira really wants this job. Jim Curtin's on the market now, and they wanted him a couple years ago. He turned them down. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out and who they end up going with. But I think that Valentino has definitely made the case of why he should get at least 1 year to coach this team, a full season. Can you post a new Discord link? Yeah, give me 1 sec. Let's see. I think this should work. I'll put it in the chat. Let's see. Let's see if this works. There's a link to the Discord. I don't know if that will work, but oh, is that I think that's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty on Guzan. That's got to be. He swiped his feet. I think that's a penalty, right? Let's see. Suarez dances around. I don't know. I don't know. I think that might have been a flop. I think that might have been a flop. Did he clip his heel? I don't know. Guzan is fired up, man. Yeah, I think that was a flop. I don't. No penalty. Or is it a penalty? No, no, no. Okay, no penalty. Why does Miami always have trouble with Atlanta? I don't know. They're just their kryptonite. When Atlanta's days with Tata Martino, they would have trouble with DC United. It's just one of those teams. It's like the thorn in their side. They have their number. The scary thing is this isn't even a fully equipped Atlanta United team. Man, all the pressure on Miami right now. This Don Garber literally is in a booth crying somewhere right now. He's biting his nails. He is freaking out right now. That was a pretty bad. Let's be honest. So that was a pretty bad. That was a pretty bad flop by Suarez. Oh, what Messi can do. Messi dancing in the box. Oh, that's a handball. That's a handball for sure. That was a handball. Ustari in calendar out if we advance. Yeah, for sure. I think that was a handball, guys. That looked like that was. Oh, what a save by Guzan. Dude, Guzan is just magnetic with Messi when he shoots. He's magnetic. I got to see a replay on that. But I got on that save, though. Or that, let's see. Yeah, that hit his arm. His arm was out. Let me see another angle of that. It's a terrible angle, by the way. See what happens. Here we go. Here we go. Got a better angle. Or no, we don't. What the hell is these? What the hell are they showing? That looked like a handball. Are they not going to even check that in VAR? By the way, if there was ever any questions about the league being rigged, I mean, they're not calling that. Looked like a handball to me. Man. Let's see. Columbus was that for LAFC. So glad they are out of the playoffs. That was our only kryptonite. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what the gap. I mean, obviously that's a team that you guys lose to all the like pretty commonly, but we'll see what happens. See what happens when they play Seattle the next round, which they have historically done really well against. But let's see what happens. Brad Goat Zan. Yeah, he I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on Brad Guzan. Why would you not give him a call up? Our goalkeeping pool is shit right now. I don't think Matt Turner is playing as good as Guzan. I don't think that Horvath is playing as good as Guzan. I don't think that Schulte's playing as good as Guzan. I don't think that there's any goalkeeper in our pool that is playing as well as Guzan is right now. I think you have to give him a call up and see what happens. He's 40 years old, but goalkeepers can play to their 40. Tim Ream is almost, what is he, 37, and he's still playing at center back. That's the position you need more athletic ability at that age. You need to be quick. Who handballed? It looked like Atlanta. I couldn't tell what defender it was for Atlanta United, but it looked like they definitely did. Wasn't Derek Williams. McCarthy has been playing very well. Yeah, Dax McCarthy has been playing pretty well. If Miami advance, and the remaining Eastern Conference teams have a combined total of 1 MLS Cup. Let's see. Orlando, Atlanta, and the New York teams. Yeah. Hey, regardless of what happens, there will be a new winner this year. The champions will not repeat, obviously, because the crew got eliminated, but there will be a new champion this year. Oh, corner for Inter Miami. Alba getting upset too. Looks like there's some high emotions. Agent winners, really. Listen, I tell you what, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a crazy offseason. I don't know any way. I said this at the beginning of the stream. If you're just tuning in with us, I don't know if there's any way possible that Tata Martino keeps his job if they lose this match. I don't see how you could. It's clearly a foul on Matias Rojas by Jamal. I mean, how could you keep your job? They spent all this money: Suarez, Alba, Busquets, Messi, Gomez, all these players they brought in here. Rojas, they're expected to win it all. They're expected to win it. So not even getting to the next round of the playoffs would just be embarrassing. I'm telling you, if they don't make it, I will not be surprised if he's fired. I just don't see how he keeps his job. I don't see how he keeps his job. I think Xavi will probably be the next manager of Inter Miami if they lose this series. I think he will be the next manager. Ooh, a little too high. That was a weird dive by Luis Suarez. Almost 40 minutes in. 2-1 Atlanta United over Inter Miami. An elimination game. Winner goes win or go home. What kind of second half substitutions are we wanting to see for Inter Miami? I mean, if I was Atlanta United, I'd keep it the same as it is. Ooh, what a pass. He tried. Alba couldn't get to it quick enough. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kromowski come out in the second half. I think he's played pretty poorly in the first half. Here's something interesting too, right? Garth Lagerwey has never made a coaching hire in his career. So if they end up going with Rob Valentino, it would still be God. What the hell was that by Saba? This would still continue that trend of him never making a coaching hire. He would just be uh, removing the interim tag off of Atlanta United, off of Rob Valentino with Atlanta United. He has never hired a manager in his career. He didn't hire one at RSL. He didn't hire one at Seattle, and he wouldn't be at Atlanta United. So it feels like the momentum is in Rob Valentino's favor. I don't see how he doesn't get this job. Let's see. Fun fact: Guzan played for Aston Villa, who are sort of rocking it at the Champions League. Aston Villa legend, who look like a handball. God, this would be such a disaster for the league. Ooh, Cesc Fabregas is at the game tonight. Interesting. That's an interesting a guess for the match. Is he into coaching now? Is Fabregas coaching a team? Isn't he coaching a team in La Liga right now, or is he just retired? Retired. Let me look that up. Okay, he is coaching. Fabregas is coaching Como, Serie A. Interesting. What? Why? I wonder why he's at the match tonight. Is the break? Has the break already started for Serie A for the international break? For real, he saved them from relegation for like 4 years. He coaches in Italy, Como. How much does the West Coast have? 9. I mean, that's such. I mean, I know he played with obviously the Spanish national team with Alba and Busquets, and he played with Messi for a couple years at Barca and Busquets and Alba. I don't think he ever played with Suarez. I think he left for Chelsea the first year that Suarez was at Barcelona. So, but I mean, he obviously has a connection. He has the Barca connection with other guys. I tell you what, the pink jerseys are so bad for sweat. Every single match, you get to see the sweat drenched on these dudes. Like, it's a worse color for the sweat. Atlanta United are 6-0-2 when leading at the half. That does not bode well for Inter Miami. But if there's one team that can break the streak, it is them. It looks like, at least to finish out the half, Atlanta United's really clogging the lane. Like I wouldn't say they're full out parking the bus, but they're definitely pulling everyone back to really prevent them from scoring at the half because it said that Inter Miami's 2-4-1 when they are or down at the half. Doesn't bode well for them. Does not bode well for Inter Miami at this moment. About 20 seconds left of regular time plus added time. What a pass by Messi. So another thing too that a lot of people have been talking about with Guzan, he has an option after this year for his deal. How can you let Brad Guzan go after the season? He's been playing really well. Now his option is very expensive, but maybe they could. There's 5 minutes of added time, by the way. His option is very expensive, but how do you let him go after that? Because if you let him go, someone else is going to pick him up easily. Someone's going to pick him up in Major League Soccer. I don't think he wants to retire. Hell, I'm saying he should get a national team call up. There's no way he should retire. He's still playing very well. He looks the same. And maybe it's the bald look that kind of like de-ages you, right? You don't really age with that style, but he literally looks the same as he did a decade ago. And he's playing just as well as he did a decade ago. They have one in them before the half. 4 minutes left of added time. Ooh. Ooh, close. Was that Diego Gomez off the rebound? Oh, they got a corner. Looks like a Atlanta United player is down. So Messi tried the header. It didn't go very well. Yeah, deflection looks like it was off Derek Williams. Inter Miami corner. Jordi Alba's taking the corner. About 3.5 minutes left of added time. Ooh, David Martinez close to finishing his header. Just a little bit wide. Wow. Inter Miami's their list has their shopping list, right? There of who what they need this offseason has to include a goalkeeper. Ustari definitely could start. He's better. I think he's better than Calendar, honestly, at this point. I don't I have no confidence in Calendar, but they got to get a goalkeeper and they got to get a center back. They've got to, I mean, Drake Calendar stock is just so damn low, and he was so good in the League's Cup last year. He's just been bad. He's such a liability. Oh, flag stays down. Is Jamal gonna get his first half hat trick? Flag was up. That was close to being a. That was honestly a dangerous challenge by Calendar. I thought that might have been a penalty. That was a very dangerous challenge by Drake Calendar. Yeah, he was definitely offside. By the way, he was definitely offside. But see, that's the stuff you don't even want Drake Calendar in that situation. You don't even want him to be one on one with a defender. Most goalkeepers you don't, but you definitely have no confidence in him when he's one on one. What a pass. Oh, what a save by. Oh my God, dude. Guzan's playing out of his mind. I want Guzan getting a call up. I want Guzan getting a call up. I don't care. I want Guzan to get a call up. I want Guzan to get a USMNT. Holy Guzan. 2 minutes left of added time. Oh, what a. Alba's just too late on his passes. Marinchuk. Saba's wide open. That looked like it was a little offside, though. Ooh. Ooh. Do you guys want to see Brad Guzan get a USMNT call up? I'm assuming some of you guys are USMNT fans like me. Do you want to see Brad Guzan get a USMNT call up? I want to see him. I want to see him get a call up for sure. Let's see. Better than Turner. Stefan deserves a chance. Nah, I'm out on Stefan. His playoff performance was so bad. He gave up 9 goals. It was 9-1. Stefan's stock is down. It's down. Bouncing Soul says, why not? Aston Wolf says Matt Freeze. I'd like to see Matt Freeze too. You call in 3 goalkeepers. I'd like to see Matt Freeze, Guzan, and I guess Matt Turner. That's the half. Hell to the no, too old. But goalkeepers, that doesn't matter. A goalkeeper can play very old. It's all about their how they're playing at their age. I think goalkeepers get better the older they get. Guzan is 40 years old. Yes, that's old, but look, he's still very good. He's making athletic saves. I mean, he single-handedly is what has Inter Miami or Atlanta United in this match. Jamal obviously has the brace at the half, but Guzan is preventing Inter Miami from running away with this game. He's had several acrobatic saves. If we go down and look at let's go look at the half or the stats of the first half. So Miami's dominating possession, 61% to 39%. They're winning on expected goals. They have 7 more shots, 2 more on target. See, 88% accurate. Passing accuracy. Damn it. Atlanta has 6 fouls committed. Doesn't even seem like that. So on the stat sheet, Inter Miami's definitely dominating, but man, let's see. Back to the lineup. Here we go. Man, Brad Guzan and Jamal were the 2 MVPs of the first half by far. I mean, just a crazy game. Absolute crazy game. Wow. Atlanta United's up 2-1. They're very much in they're favored at this point to win this match. They're favored to win this match. They have the momentum. They're up 2-1. Miami kind of looks flat. They can't find the back of the net. Messi can't find the back of the net. Messi hasn't scored all series. He hasn't scored in 3 games. Brad Guzan has shut Messi out. Luis Suarez, I don't think, has scored. I mean, that was that Brad Guzan. I was texting Danny Solana to see what time he would be able to swing by. But God, that was such a bad first half by Inter Miami. They cannot find the back of the net. Brad Guzan's playing out of his mind. They're up 2-1. And the biggest concern I had about Atlanta United was would they be able to find the back of the net? They just don't have the same attacking talent. Miranchuk is a very good number 10, like I've said, but they just don't have a quality striker like you would ideally want. They don't have Giorgio Giacomakis, but Jamal has been serviceable. He's got a brace in the first half, and they're clearly in the driver's seat to beat Inter Miami. Don Garber is somewhere, maybe in the press box, weeping right now. He is absolutely losing his mind. He is seething. Apple is very concerned right now at the fact that Inter Miami might get bounced in the first round. There is a lot of concern by the executives at Apple and Inter Miami, or not Inter Miami, at Major League Soccer right now because of what has happened. Bouncing Soul says doesn't hurt. Maybe he has resurgence. He's talking about Brad Guzan getting a call up. Let's see. DeMar says entertaining first half. I agree. Crazy first half. I want to ask you guys, 1 out of 10, what chances do you give Inter Miami of winning this game? 1 out of 10. What are your chances of Miami coming back in the second half and winning this match? Let me know down below. Jaden the Man says if they wanted Miami to advance, they should have given the penalties already. There was a handball that they missed in the first half. It clearly hit the defender's. It clearly hit the defender's arm. I don't know how they didn't get that, honestly. Old shot stoppers like Howard and Ramondo fall off faster than crypto after Elon Musk says something dumb. Looks like 2024 decided to be the year of the script being flipped. LOL. Columbus out and Inter Miami being behind. Not good for them right now. Not good for them at the moment. Let's see. Bouncing Soul says, if they lose this game, the amount of tears and excuses going to be hilarious. If they lose this game, Inter Miami is going to sound the alarm. Panic is going to set in. Don Garber is going to be weeping on Jorge Mas's and David Beckham's shoulder. It's going to be an absolute disaster for the Florida club and the executives at MLS. Voices of Black and Gold, aka Nick Chastain, my good friend, says, what is happening with Miami? They just look out of it. They can't find the back of the net. Guzan is playing out of his mind right now, probably the best we've seen him play in years. Messi has not scored this entire playoffs. I don't think Suarez has scored either. They need their stars to be able to score goals. You have 2 guys who combined for 40 goals this year, and they've got 0 goals in 3 playoff games. And Guzan has been the MVP. If this continues this trend, Brad Guzan has to be the MVP of the series. He has to be. Guys, we got 51 of you in the audience right now. Make sure you like the stream down below if you haven't already. Share with a friend. Let's grow our audience. It's free. It helps me out. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're 4 subscribers away from 4,500. We're going to hit that number tonight with your help. 4,500 is our goal to hit tonight, and we will hit 5,000 by MLS Cup final day, which is a month away. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that little bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. or my live streams. Let's see. I asked what your confidence score was, 1 through 10, and Miami coming back. Horacio says a 5. Luke says a 6. Agent Winner says hopefully 0%. Aston Wolf says 10. Kyle Hicks says 65% chance, 2 goals in the second half. Otherwise, Apple like chucking the deuce at MLS. Yes. There's still a half to go. Relax. Cosmic Jojo says, what's going on with Busquets? I think he has an injury. I can't remember. It might be a hamstring, if I'm not mistaken. Not exactly sure what's going on with him at the moment. Roller says Suarez scored their first goal of the playoffs. Okay, so he did score. Okay, so Suarez did score a goal for Inter Miami, but he's only got 1 goal. He's their Golden Boot winner. He's got 1 goal in 3 games. It's not good, especially Messi only having no goals in 3 games is unacceptable. Voices of Black and Gold, 7 or 8 out of 10. Horacio says if Miami gets a PK in the second half, then the refs got the call from Garber. You think Garber's on the phone right now, telling him to be a little more favorable to the Miami in the second half? I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. But look, no sugarcoating it. It was a disaster for Miami in the first half. They're going to have to score. I'd like to see Kromowski probably come off the pitch. I don't think he really had a good first half. I mean, he had the worst rating of the 3 midfielders in the first half. I actually would probably like to see, me personally, I would like to see, and Busquets is on the bench. I don't know if he's going to play, by the way. I would like to see Gressel come in for Kromowski in the second half. I mean, Gressel's been good this year. I mean, he has. I'm not a big fan of Gressel, and you've heard my criticisms of him, but I'd like to see Gressel come in the second half for Kromowski. I'm not a big fan of what Kromowski has done this year. I think he's been pretty disappointing since Leagues Cup last year. And obviously, if you could, you would like to see Calendar come off, but he's not going to come off. And he's been a disaster this game. I don't think Calendar's been good at all. Calendar's been a bad goalkeeper. If it was me, I would probably have had Ustari in there. I don't think I'd have CJ Dos Santos, but man, he's a liability. Roller says, not going to lie, agreed. Kromowski couldn't clear the minute winner last game, and he's been stinking up the pitch today too. I think Kromowski's been a huge liability. He has been a huge liability. He's too slow. His decision-making's too slow, and he's detrimental to his team. I think he's been a huge liability to this club at the half and in the series in general too. And I would give Inter Miami probably, man, there's just such a good second half team. Keep in mind, just let's be fair. Let's clear our heads. Let's be honest here. Inter Miami was down to the New England Revolution at home 2-0 at the half. This was them trying to chase that MLS points record. They looked really bad in the first half, and it was 2-0. They proceeded to score 6 goals in the second half to win that game 6-2. So even with their bad first half performance, they just absolutely boat raced in the second half, 6-2. 6 unanswered goals by Miami. So they have this attacking talent to where even when they're down, they can still just make an incredible comeback. At some point, we take Gomez out and throw in Campana because we need the goals right now. There's no saving the defense. We just got to start rolling out the goals. Cosmic Jojo says, if Miami loses, they have to look into a new goalkeeper. Hell, I think they have to look into a new goalkeeper even if they win. I think Calendar is bad. He is a liability for this team. Not Atlanta are 2 different teams, though. Yeah, I know that New England's a different team, but I mean, I'm not saying they're going to score 6 goals, but I mean, I think they definitely have the talent to make the comeback. Cali Rex says, New England are different compared to Atlanta. Atlanta have Brad, who's been able to shut out Messi and Suarez attempts. Look, and I agree, Brad Guzan has been the MVP of the series for me, but if you look at it, Miami has the attacking talent to score on anybody. They can score. They can absolutely pour the goals on. So I think that they definitely have a chance. They have a more than 50% chance of coming back. I would probably give them a 6 out of 10 to make a comeback in the second half. I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Now, like I said, I'd like to see Gressel come in for Kromowski. I think Kromowski's been very bad. Busquets might come in. I'm not sure. He's been injured. I think Toto Alvarez has got to play better. Maybe Robert Taylor sees the field in the second half. I'm not a big fan of Diego Gomez as a left wing. I mean, he's good. He's really good, but I don't think he's quick enough to play on the wing, Diego Gomez. I think he's better in the midfield. But they're having to play him there because they don't trust a Robert Taylor to play on the left wing, and they just think that they think that they're trying to get all their best players on the pitch. But I think that they have the talent to do this. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Campana come in maybe the last 15, 20, 20, 15 minutes. But I think Suarez probably gives you a better chance of winning. Maybe if he starts slowing down, you put Campana in there to give you a little bit of fresh legs and see if you can make a comeback. But I think that you got to roll with Suarez because he's the veteran. He's the guy that's accustomed to scoring big goals in big games. I think you got to roll with Suarez. I mean, this is everything right now. Tata Martino, like I said, is going to have to coach his ass off. Everything is on the line right now. Everything is on the line for Tata Martino. If he loses this game, I'm telling you, he will not. I don't believe he will keep his job. I think they will get rid of Tata Martino if they do not win this match. I firmly believe that. Tata just needs to make the subs with enough. If he time and stoppage time with enough time. Okay, I got I think he'll make. I think he'll make at least one or two subs at the half. Kai Rex says, I feel the game might come down to penalties, judging from the two games today. I think Miami scores a second in the 73rd minute, and Atlanta holds the defense. Yeah, they probably will. They would love to see it go to penalties because Guzan. I mean, wouldn't you trust Guzan over Calendar and PKs? I would. I would definitely. I would definitely trust Guzan over. Um, I would definitely trust Guzan over Calendar and PKs. I haven't watched any Miami games all season. I just started watching them since the playoffs started. Their defense is horrible. Has this been the case all season? If so, how did they get the most points? Because they scored more than the other team. Their defense is bad, but they're just able to pour on the goals. So that's why they were able to do this. Hey, I'll be right back before the second half. I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in like 60 seconds. All right, we are back. I feel better now. Second half is underway. Inter Miami down 2-1 to Atlanta United in the second half. A lot of you guys were pretty split on if you thought they could come back in the second half. I feel pretty good about their chances, but they're going to have to score pretty. They're going to have to come out with a lot of energy. Was there any changes? I didn't see see if there's any changes. It looks like they're rolling with the same starting 11 in the second half. We're really going to be able to tell a lot about this team, how they come out in the second half, if they're serious about coming back in this match. Lofted too much. Roller says, "Bro, take Gomez out." I Gomez has been, man, he's just such a weird fit at left winger. I don't like him at left winger. They're trying to play him at like that, like how Iniesta was. He's always been more of a midfielder, but they tried to play him at left wing there for a while. There was that awkward period where he was playing on the left wing. Gomez just isn't. He's not Iniesta. He's not going to be able to do that. He can't play the midfield and the wing. He's too slow. He's a good player, but he's more of a midfielder. He will never play up top or on the attack. A winger with Brighton. He will play in the midfield where he's supposed to play. But Inter Miami's trying to maximize their talent. They're trying to get as many good players on the pitch as they can. So I wouldn't say play him out of position, but they're definitely not playing him in his strong position. Not playing him in his best position. He is hit or miss. Nobody can prove me wrong. Let's see. What the hell is this? This should be interesting. Have fun, guys. I'm not understanding maybe that's like some emojis or something like that. Atlanta needs to play smart and not drop back too soon. No silly fouls near goal. Did Tata for real make 0 subs in the half? Yes. He didn't make a single substitution at the half. Good night, Mel's. Let's see. Campana always seems to come in and bail out Miami. Yeah, he does. Ernest, he does. The question is, though, do you trust him more or do you trust Suarez more? Who do you want in the end of an elimination game? Oh, deflection. It's going to be a corner for Inter Miami. Honestly, though, if I told you at the beginning of this series, Messi wouldn't score a single goal in the whole entire series, I bet you would have thought there's a chance Miami lost. Messi has to be more active in the goals. He's got to have some goal contributions. Campana, Gomez. Yeah, but Campana can't play on the wing. He's not skilled enough. I mean, he's definitely quicker than Gomez, but I don't think so. So many deflections tonight for Messi. Ooh, what a pass. It's going to be a nail biter. This is going to be a very, very close game. If Miami lose, then Neymar in January. That might come anyways. That's I don't think there's any contingency on if they win or lose. I think that could happen anyways. He's trying to tank his stock in Saudi Arabia and get the move, right? The cheap move. Force his way out of there so he can go to Miami. I'd rather have Campana on the left and Gomez in the midfield, or they can play with 2 strikers. I mean, that's a possibility. They've done that before. Oh. Oh, what a tackle by Toto Alvarez. What a tackle. Nail biter of all nail biters, right? Yeah. I mean, Don Garber's fingernails are nubs now. I mean, he's chewing his fingernails like crazy. Where is Beckham? Can't he get over to VAR room and slide them a $10 bill? You think they're going to do it for $10? It's going to be more than that. Arthur Blank's in the stands. It's going to have to be more than $10. Santos is trying to get Neymar too, though. Yeah, I mean, I know that there's always been the rumor that he wants to go back to his childhood club, but I mean, would you rather? Ooh, bad giveaway. Suarez. It's gonna be not gonna be a corner. I think that he would rather play with his Barca boys, right? He wants to come play with Messi and Suarez for one finale. He can always go back to Santos. Doesn't matter what age he is. He'll always have a spot there for with them. No! Oh my God! What a save by Brad Guzan! Oh my God! Are you seeing this? Brad Guzan, what a save! I thought that was in for sure. I thought that was in for sure. Brad Guzan for president, right? Brad Guzan 2024. Brad Guzan 2024. Oh my God. Whole any USMNT fan that is watching this match tonight with us, how can you not give this guy a call up? How could you not give this man a call up? Are you watching this match? The guy's playing out of his mind. He single-handedly saved like 4 goals tonight. 4 shots that would have been goals. Brad Guzan is playing out of his bald-headed mind tonight. He's playing out of his mind. I don't think I've seen Brad Guzan play this well in years. He is playing this series. He's revitalized. He's playing out of his mind. Absolutely crazy. So close. Guzan, crying emojis. What a save. No. Oh my God, Guzan. Okay, I hate it. I take it back. Maybe we should try him at USMNT. Seriously, look at this, man. You're going to tell me that honestly, you think Matt Turner's making these saves tonight? You think Matt Turner's making those saves? The sad part is Guzan is 10 years older. Guzan is 10 years older than Matt Turner. And I think he's more athletic than Matt Turner, even though he's 10 years younger or older, excuse me. He's 10 years older and I think he's more athletic. Hey, you got to give it to the refs tonight. They're letting these guys play. They're letting these guys play. It's getting chippy. They're letting them play. Very interesting game tonight. Hey, the rigged narrative has ended tonight. The rigged narrative has ended tonight. We need to make Guzan do a urine test after this because there's no way this guy is like this in his 40s and doing this for 3 games straight. See, that's the thing. I would have rather had Pochettino at tonight's game rather than the Orlando City Charlotte game so he could be scouting Guzan. I hope he's watching this game. It doesn't matter what your age is. It doesn't matter what team you're playing for. It's all about form. It's all about form. And I'm telling you, there is no goalkeeper who is American that's better than Brad Guzan right this moment. Nobody. None. He won't save everything. They have to keep trying. Yeah, he won't. But I mean, damn, he's saving everything right now. He's shut Messi down through the series. 3 games. Guy's playing out of his mind. This is why FIFA gave Miami the slot for the World Cup or for the Club World Cup. Why? Because they knew that they wouldn't. Oh God, what a save! Look at this, Jordi Alba. What a save, man! Oh, Campana's coming in. Who's he coming in for? Thank God, Campana. I didn't see him come in yet. Campana is coming on. Tata might be pulling a miracle in case they lost. Yeah, I mean, I think it has to do more with the competition, like the international competition. They gave it to him. It's supposed to go to the Champions League winner, but they kind of maneuvered it, loopholed it, and gave it to the League's Cup winner. So that's how they classified it. There was an international tournament because it was against Liga MX teams. That's why they gave it to him. Guys, we are 2 subscribers away from 4,500. Can we get there tonight? Just 2 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. 2 subscribers away from 4,500. This would be a massive goal that we were trying to hit tonight. We're only 2 subs away from 4,500 subscribers. It's the 56th minute in this elimination game between Miami and Atlanta. I mean, this is crazy. This is going to go down to the wire. We got a bunch of you guys in here. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We're only 2 away, so make sure you subscribe and like the video down below. Oh, Messi should have passed it. I'm not saying it was a conspiracy. FIFA needs to sell the event. Yeah, they need. They obviously want Messi to be in that tournament. I don't know what Tata's cooking, but I'm putting my trust in him. You better put your trust in him because if he loses this game, I don't think he's going to be employed. I think he will be gone if they don't win this match. Stressful tonight. I'm going to get in trouble with my wife for yelling so much. Get the dog upset, get all the animals upset, get her upset. Too much crazy shit going on. Who would they bring in? Are you talking about Miami? If Miami, so I was told that Jorge Mas wants to compete for the Club World Cup. He wants to show that his team's one of the best in the world. He wants to make a serious run at it. So he's been pleading with the league to let him spin so he can build a competitive team to have a chance at winning. Jorge Mas has. So they're going to try to bring in some guys. They're going to try to bring in some good players and try to make a serious run at the Club World Cup. Now, will they get embarrassed? Will they, not even make it out of the group? It's a possibility, but they want to try. They want to try to prove that Miami is a top club in the world and that MLS is a top league in the world. I just have this feeling that Neymar is going to be on loan with Miami this winter. I got a feeling. I could be wrong, but I just have this feeling. I just think his time in Saudi is up. He doesn't want to be there. They don't want him. He wants to come play with Messi and Suarez. And we get to see the Barca boys for the first time since like 2017, or I can't remember. I always get confused if it's 2017 or 2018, but one of the 2 years. It's been several years since we've seen Messi, Suarez, and Neymar together. Ooh. Kromowski out, Campana in. Good. Kromowski's been terrible. It looks like Atlanta's making a couple subs too. How many DPs will they have next year? For example, LAFC is going to have 2, but more young players. So LAFC have 3 U22s, and they're going to have 1 DP spot open, but they might add more DP spots. I mean, there's just been so many rumors about what they're going to do this offseason. No one really knows, but there's a chance that they could add more DPs this offseason. And so I don't know. But as it stands right now, Miami will only have 1 DP spot open. Okay, so after 2017, so 2016, 17 was his last year. So they haven't played together all 3 in 7 years. That's crazy. It's been that long. It's absolutely crazy. Neymar to Miami should happen. I mean, he just bought a $23 million plot of land. It's not even nothing's built on it. So if you're spending that kind of money, I mean, something's got to be happening. I think he probably already has a place in Miami. They should consider Gressel as well. Yeah, I think so too. I think they should definitely put Gressel in. But who would you take? Maybe they won't do that though, because who would you take out for Gressel? Who would you take out? Since you took out Kromowski for Campana, I don't know who you would take out. Griezmann, yeah, I think Griezmann definitely. There's a good chance he comes to LAFC. I don't know if he'll be this winter. It's kind of a tough transition. Might be the summertime, but he will be an LAFC player next year at some point for sure. Griezmann will be. You know, this Atlanta playoff story with Miami just reminded me about when FC Dallas were dog walking Miami in Leagues Cup last year, and it was a worse Miami. So, but it took a few messy magical. Yeah, that was a crazy comeback against Dallas by Inter Miami. I think it was like ended up being like 4-4, and they won on PKs, something like that. Crazy game. 61 minutes into this game, It's gonna be a crazy finish. 29 minutes left plus added time. Can Miami pull one back to at least into PKs? We will see. They're gonna need more from their number 10. He's essentially been non-existent in this match. Campana has been really good off the bench. See, Campana, he signed a new deal. They'll be able to trade him to another MLS team, and he will start for damn near every MLS team in the league. Like they could get a decent haul for him, a couple, probably like $2 million in GAM or TAM. Oh, dude, Total Alvarez is just he's getting crossed up, man. He has been so bad. He's 20 years old. They need to put him on loan. They need to get someone else. He has been so bad, man. So bad. I think that Campana could I think he will get traded. Yeah, they're not going to they could get more value by trading him. So I personally don't think he'll be back with Inter Miami next season. I think they will trade him. There's several teams in the league that could use him as a starting striker. I totally could see it happening. I don't think they should increase the designated players. It hurts USA and Canadian player development. Does it though? Because I think it helps it because you have to earn your spots. It's going to make the American and Canadian players better. It's not going to just give them playing time. They have to earn it. I mean, the Premier League, they don't have an international cap limit, right? And their national team's still good, even though they don't have any limits on how many players you can sign that's internationals. So I don't think that's the case. I think that it'll just make the players better and compete more for these spots. The Miami Dallas Leagues Cup game was the only time I rooted for Miami to win a game. Yeah, because you're a loyal Dynamo fan. Campana could be insane as a starter, but they won't take off Suarez. Yeah, that's why I think he'll be traded. He's making like $800K a year, and they could use that money elsewhere, better spent, and they could trade him for GAM and TAM. So they'll move off of Campana, trade him to another Major League Soccer team. He'll start. He'll probably get a pay raise, and that frees up money for them, and it gives them extra money for the trade. So I think I think Campana will definitely be moved. They'll move off of him, and I think they'll move off Robert Taylor. They got like a $5 or $6 million transfer fee offer last summer for Calendar that they should have taken, but they didn't want to because they thought that his stock was going to continue to rise playing with Miami and Messi. They should have sold Calendar when they got that offer. This is a big mistake by them. Huge mistake, especially because they were likely to miss the playoffs last year anyway. Neymar also played a few friendlies for Barca before being shipped off to France in 2017. Quadruple K says, good point. Oh, Messi with the header. Messi ties it up. Oh, Campana pushes Guzan in the goal. What the hell? Oh, man. Oh, dude, Suarez and Guzan is getting into it. Messi with the header. Messi pulls one back for Inter Miami. Tied 2-2, 65th minute, 25 minutes left to go. They're back in this game. Back in this game. They needed that. They needed that. Wow. We got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We got a ball game. 2-2. Inter looks so tired. Not anymore, right? Dude, how does Campana not get a card for that, pushing him in the goal? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Wow. Messi header, tied. When was the last time Messi header? I don't know. When is the last time Messi had a header? I'm going to lose my damn voice, man. So that was Messi's first goal in the playoffs. First ever playoff goal game. That was his first ever playoff goal. First ever MLS playoff goal for Inter Miami. Wow. Man, this has been a crazy day. Crazy day. Do they have one in them? How are we feeling right now? Is Inter Miami going to win this outright, or is it going to go to PKs? What is the sense of you? Like, what's your sense of this going so far? I think they got a chance to finish this in regular time now. I think they got a chance to where they can win this outright. Did you see Brad tangled in his net? Yeah, man, he got pushed in there by Campana, and then Suarez is telling him to get out. Should be card for Campana. I agree. Rigging rumors are back. I don't think so, man. Come on, that was a messy header. That wasn't in the script. Was a push in the buildup. Campana is a maybe. My money is on Brad if they go on PKs. New to this channel, great stuff. It makes a game of this. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by and watching the match with us. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are 2 subscribers away from 4,500, guys. Let's get there tonight. Let's get there before it goes to PKs or we find out the winner. We're just 2 subscribers away. We got this. We can do it. It's just the 3rd game, man. 1 goal, 1 assist. Good clearance by Toto Alvarez. Looks like it might come down to penalties. Like I said, there's a good chance. It's the trend, right? It's the trend of the night. I tweeted you the Brad puzzle. If they go to PKs, Brad will be the difference maker. Yeah, I think he could be. I trust him a lot more than I trust Drake Callender. Man. So Atlanta United are going to have to probably try to attack more now. They're going to be able to park the bus and try to congest the middle of the pitch. They're going to have to try to score unless they want to go to PKs, but I don't know if you want to risk that, honestly. Very stressful. 1 subscriber away from 4,500, guys. 1 away. Let's get there tonight. 1 subscriber away from 4,500. Great night. Entertaining games. All these games today have been absolute shootouts. And I'm going to be posting my recap of these games the last 2 days on Monday. I'm not going to post tomorrow. I'm going to post it on Monday. Should be exciting. Subscribe, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. Hi, Will. Just got home. It's my mate's birthday, so we went out boozing. I'm now on sofa eating a kebab, watching Inter Miami and watching me, my good friend. I'm glad you could join us, Mr. Mister. Got a hell of a game, man. Hell of a game. Inter Miami looks like they might be able to pull it out. Brad Guzan, just to catch you up, has been playing out of his mind. Jamal has a brace for Atlanta United. Messi finally gets on the score sheet after being scoreless in the first 2 matches. Scores a header, you can believe it. 5'7", but probably really 5'5". Leo Messi scores with a header in the second half to tie Inter Miami up 2-2 with Atlanta United. Just finished the script, a usual Messi brace as he always does. Ooh, what a pass. Terrible pass by Suarez. I don't know what you're doing, man. What's the Guzan beef? I just caught that game. So Brad Guzan or Messi scored a goal, a header on Guzan, and then Campana pushed. Ooh, close. They're threatening now. Damn, dude, Guzan is talking his shit to Suarez. Tell him to get up and stuff. Man, he's going crazy. I like this energy, though, from Guzan. I really like this energy by Guzan. He's a leader. We need that grit. We need that grit with the national team. We need some of that grit with the USMNT. That's why I want him to get a call up. Looks like Derek Williams is down right now. I think Atlanta have it in them. One last surprise possibility if sub in Silva. Yeah, one guy you're gonna have to watch out for with Atlanta United, who has always been a thorn in the side of teams, is Saba. Saba's always getting those late minute goals. The score is 2-2. It's a tie. There's 19 minutes left in regular time plus added time. It's going to go down to the wire. It's anybody's game right now. Absolute crazy finish. Crazy finish. And we hit 4,500 subscribers, guys. I appreciate it. 4,500 subscribers. We hit it tonight. That was our goal at the beginning of the day. We're 500 from 5,000. We will hit that goal by MLS Cup final day. Thanks to you guys. I appreciate the support. 500 till 5,000 subscribers. It's been a hell of a year, guys. Hell of a year. This is my first year on this channel, and we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. Appreciate all your support and love. Couldn't do it without you guys. This has been so much fun. Love doing this with you guys. Guzan and Campana have had beef since last year. And in a regular season match, after Campana took a PK and Guzan didn't want to give Campana the ball. Yeah, it fuels the rivalry, right? Fuels the rivalry. Love to see it. Love to see it. Since then, it's just been a thing. Seems like they have a history. Yeah, they do. They do. I asked you guys at the half, what's your confidence score 1 out of 10 on Miami winning this game? Let me know right now. 61 of you. What is your confidence score of Inter Miami winning this match against Atlanta United? 1 through 10. Give me your confidence score on what you think, or what's your chances of Inter Miami beating Atlanta United in this elimination game. Mr. says it's a setup for Messi to get another. Watch him end up with a hat trick just because. That'd be crazy, man. Oh, Silva's coming in. Quadruple K says he's a 5 out of 10. Agent Winner says it's a 0. Cali Rex says 5 out of 10 on Miami coming back. 0 out of 10. Horacio says he's a 7 out of 10. I think it's trending that way. I said it would probably be like a 6 or 7, maybe a 7 or 8. But it's trending that way. It's trending that way. The attacking talent is just too much. Mr. says he's a 7. Roller says he's a 5.5. Hey, at least you're not fence-sitting. At least you're not saying 5, right? Summit says 10 out of 10 thinks that Miami will win this match. Very confident about that. Very confident about that. Roller says it might just go to PKs. If it does, it does. Guzan, they have the better goalkeeper, but Miami have the better attacking talent. Dude, Suarez just keeps flopping, man. Crazy. Just keeps flopping. It's the third time he's fell down tonight. Such a crazy night. Must sleep good tonight. Edward Lewis says he's a 7, but I'd rather it be a 3. Who's your team? Suarez can't control it, man. You talking about his flopping? Is he magnetic to the ground? He just has to fall down. There's the killer I was talking about, Saba. There he is. There he is. Gotta watch out for that man. He's dangerous in these close games. Crazy. Bro did the gritty on game 1 after his goal and lost all sense of skills. Ooh. Who's that? David Martinez down? Atlanta United have taken the lead 3-2. Wow. Atlanta United just scored to take the lead 3-2 over Inter Miami. Wow. Holy shit. Sleets, however you say his name, the Polish center defensive midfielder just took the lead 3-2 on Inter Miami. Holy shit. Holy shit. Was he offside? No, he was onside for sure. think he was onside. Wow. That's why you can't just sit around, man. You gotta keep playing, even though David Martinez is, or who is it down? I guess it's not David Martinez. Even if someone's down, man, you gotta play. But God, calendar is such a disaster. Was it Redondo that's down? Who is it that's down? What mic are you using? I'm using a Shure MS7 or MS. What is it? M7SB. Why does it sound bad? Last time I was here, you had no mustache. Now you have a mustache. I'm growing quick, man. It's no shave November. I go back and forth. I'll shave it, then I'll grow it back out. Just depends. Just depends on how it is. It hasn't been that long though. Edward Lewis says Atlanta always the underdogs. Goal Atlanta. Called it. Yes. Redondo has not been good. Diogo says, oh boy. Tommy says, knew it. Horacio says the stadium goes silent. Holland says, vamos, Atlanta. That wasn't in the script. Why did he drop? I don't know. I have no idea. It looks like Schlitz is coming out now. Or no, Sergio Busquets is coming in for Toto Alvarez. It looks like Sergio Busquets will play at center back. Toto Alvarez has been a disaster tonight. Miami defense was caught sleeping. Yeah, they were just waiting. They were waiting for the whistle to be called because the guy's down. You can't play like that. You got to play through the whistle. Or play through until no matter what, you got to play. Get caught lacking like that, and they score. I mean, it's as simple as that. Thank you, Atlanta. Now LAFC needs to make it to the final to host. That was a foul. Vamos, Atlanta. He didn't even get touched like it was Alvarez. I think it was Alvarez. Yeah, the guy was down. Probably was Alvarez. I mean, I hope something just switched to the front in the front three. They're going to turn on demon time, right? Maybe. I'll have to see. They got plenty of time. Oh, what a pass. Oh, 11 minutes of added time, or 11 minutes of time in the game plus added time. 11 minutes plus added time left. Busquets. In comes Bussy. Diogo says Miami defense looking like cheese. Yeah, they look like Swiss cheese. They're terrible. They're bad. What team in Major League Soccer does have a good defense? A good defense? Oh man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Busquets is getting cooked. Just came in too. Alvarez is a disaster every night. Miami might have to get Ramos. Toto Alvarez has got to go this offseason. He is terrible. He is terrible. Is this a quarter or semifinal? This is the first round, man. This is the first round. If they win, they'd be in the semifinals of the edge of the box. That was close. So Rios, Sergio Busquets gets a yellow card. 10 minutes left plus added time. Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened there. My bad. I have no idea what happened there. All right, guys. Not sure what happened. Oh, man. Is it a PK? It was close. It was right outside the box. Is it a PK? Oh, man. If Inter Miami loses this game, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. I want you guys to tell me down below, if they lose this match, does Tata Martino deserve to keep his job? Does Tata Martino deserve to keep his job if Miami loses this match to Atlanta United? I don't know how you can keep him, honestly. Let's see. Mr. says no. He gets fired. He says Inter Miami will fire Tata Martino if they lose the first round of the playoffs. And I think they'll definitely hire Xavi. I think Xavi will be the next manager if they fire him. Ooh, Tata loses his job, Alvarez loses his job, and so does Calendar. They need to get rid of at least Alvarez and Calendar. Calendar has to go. They got a little over 8 minutes to score and plus stoppage time or added time. 8 minutes left. The fifth match, the chances Inter had will haunt them tonight. No, Tata can't coach in stressful situations. Okay, the first match, the chances, yeah. No firing. He just achieved the most points in MLS history, but they lost in the first round to Atlanta United. You do realize Atlanta United have literally sold all their best players, right? They packed it in. They have an interim coach who isn't even going to get the job, who beat your team, who a lot of people think was, I don't believe this, but a lot of people think that they rigged the system or loosened the rules so Miami gets on all these friends. Getting beat in the first round by a team that is bandaged together with scraps. You don't think that he's going to lose his job? You don't think he's going to lose his job? I don't see how he keeps his job, honestly. I don't see how he keeps his job. Calendar has been poor all year. He has. He's been shit all year. He's terrible. He hasn't been good since last year's Leagues Cup. He's the most inconsistent player on this team. Calendar has been making simple mistakes this season. He can't play with his feet. He lets in easy goals. He's a disaster. His confidence is broken. The two most important positions on the pitch for confidence is striker and goalkeeper. Two most important positions on the pitch for confidence. You don't score goals, you lose confidence, and there's this burden on you. You can't save shots, you have no confidence, and there's a burden on you. And right now, Calendar has no confidence. Who cares about the supporter shield if you get beaten in the first round? The supporter shield doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. It's a nice little trophy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you get beaten the first round, it's embarrassing. That means you really weren't. And keep in mind, this isn't a single elimination where this isn't a single elimination game where it was a fluke. You got beat in a 3-game series by a bad team. Now, Messi's taking his free kick. Is he going to redeem himself? We're going to see a 2016 Copa America style goal against Brad Guzan to tie this match. Any Messi magic left in the tank? We'll see what happens. Has Messi got one in him? See if he can do it. Ah, deflection. Dude, Messi has just been playing. He just looks checked out. Oh no. Ooh, got lucky there. Cello out as well, please. Horacio says fight. Diogo says things are heating up. Belfast says, why does the league winner not win the league? I wish the Premier League did this. We might have won a title since Fergie. Yeah, I mean it's just American sports. They crown the playoff winner as the champion. Major League Soccer is a little different because they don't have every team in the league doesn't play each other every season. The scheduling is weird. Orlando City hasn't played Vancouver Whitecaps. If you guys missed my stream last night, I looked this up. Orlando City SC hasn't played the Vancouver Whitecaps since 2019. April of 2019. That It'll be almost 6 years by next season since they played each other, which is absolutely insane because they're in the same league. I didn't know I was watching it at the UFC. Yeah, it's getting chippy. Ernest says, I don't see how either unless Messi gives him the okay to stay. I don't think he will. I think he'll let whatever happens, happens. I mean, Xavi's on the market right now. I could totally see Xavi coming to Major League Soccer. I could see him coming back to the Barca boys. Now, will he do a better job than Martino? I don't know. There's been some people that think that Xavi could be the heir to Man City if Pep left. He did a good job at Barca considering they can't spend any money. He won the Liga once. Porter Shield is more important than MLS. It's not. Come on, it's not. You can't say it's better or more important. It's really not. This is the trophy that everybody's playing for right now. What minute are they in? They're in the 86th minute or 87th minute plus added time. I bet you anything they give a bunch of added time though to try to help them. I bet you they give them a bunch of added time to help them try to see what happens. Miami is getting killed on the counters. Guzan again. Let's see. The next 10 minutes are going to be bonkers. I agree. It's going to be crazy. See what happens. See if they got one left in them. Send it to PKs. I just know Don Garber's somewhere sobbing right now. He has to be. I know Apple's pissed. Because the biggest star in the world getting bounced in the first round is an absolute disaster. It's not the Shield. Just dictate who gets to host all the matches if they get far enough. Yeah. It just helps with home field advantage. I'm new to MLS, so thanks. Oh, I'm glad that you're taking an interest in the Major League Soccer. It's a crazy league. Hopefully it gets better. Crazy league to follow. Messi is doing it. I say, give me freedom, give me fire, give Messi a penalty, or he retires. Garber just made the call, confirmed. Two minutes left plus added time. Inter Miami have it in them. They're down 3-2 to Atlanta United. Would not want to be Inter Miami right now. Oh. What a disaster. I mean, look, guys, they're not losing to a good team. They're losing to a team that has literally sold all their best players. Keep that in mind. This team sold all their best players this winter because they thought, or this summer because they didn't expect to go anywhere. They're losing to in a 3-game series where they played 2 home games. They're losing to them. I mean, this is embarrassing. I'm telling you, Tata Martino has to get fired after this if they lose. Rob Valentino has to get this job. Rob has to get this job. Rob will get this job if they lose. I just hope that if Miami do lose, they fire Tata Martino. I hope to God that they don't hire Patrick Vieira. I don't think that's going to fix any problems. Liga MX playoffs are better than MLS playoffs. Maybe they are. Miami has to score. Shut up, Ronaldo fans. Ronaldo had 29 these last 2 seasons. Messi's only had 1. Messi, a penalty, bro. How many penalties did Messi score this season? Like you said, I think he only scored 1. Regardless of who wins or what happens, this has not been a good game. I think it's been an entertaining game. I mean, it's 3-2. I mean, I think it's been pretty entertaining. Almost the 90th minute. We'll see how much added time there is. I'd say it'll probably be around 4 to 5 minutes of added time if I was guessing. Let's see how much added time they have. 90th minute. Let's see. Chuck is coming out for Cobb in the 90th minute. We don't have any. Probably not. 7 minutes of added time. Wow. 7 minutes of added time. More than I expected. Wow. We got plenty of time to score 1 goal. Oh. Wow. I just don't know if they got one in them. I don't know if they have 1 more goal in them. 7 minutes. Very stressful. Very stressful, man. Very stressful. I think the series of games have shown why MLS is entertaining when all teams are equal. I love how competitive this is instead of watching a team dominate. Yeah, but I mean, I want to see teams be good. I don't want to see mediocre teams compete. I want to see good teams compete. When you hold the league back with the rules, you're getting mediocrity. You're getting bad teams competing for a spot. Not, I mean, if we're talking about the talent, Atlanta United is not anywhere close to. Oh, that was close. Robert Taylor almost found the end of that. 5 minutes left of added time. 5 minutes left. I mean, Atlanta's parking the bus at this point. I don't know if they're going to be able to find one. Suarez is going off right now. Ooh, such a sloppy end of the game. What the hell was that from Wingate? What the hell was that? Gotta stop complaining, Jordy. We got you in trouble with that third goal. Messi got one in him. Ooh, that was a foul. Get a free kick. Can Messi have some magic? Robert made the call for the 7 minutes. Satan, the problem is those two games happened. I don't think Miami will win this because even in penalties, they have to face the GOAT goalkeeper. He is, man. He's the GOAT. Right now, he is. He's playing like the GOAT. As they should park the bus and anything else you can get. Shaking my head, stupid foul. Foul where? It's Messi, man. Of course you're going to call foul. He falls down and the earth stops. No handballs called, guys, unless don't really care for Miami to advance. See you think it's 4. Let's see what happens. See what happens. It's Messi magic. We get the redemption free kick. And the best free kick taker of all time, pull one back for Miami. They got about 3.5 minutes left of added time. Can he pull one back? Oh, another deflection, man. The Walls have been really holding up on these free kicks by Messi, man. He's got several deflections tonight. God, when Calendar has the ball at his feet, I get it's nerve wracking. Honestly, he's so bad. And I have a question too about Busquets, man. Busquets is making 10 million a year. He's not worth 10 million a year. What a bad giveaway. Saba's absolutely. Oh, I don't think Alba can catch up. Oh, that was good. That was a good. Oh, nice by Alba. Jordi Alba. What a great run. 2.5 minutes left of added time. Inter Miami on the attack. They have one left in them to send this to PKs. It's going to take a miracle at this point. It's going to take an absolute miracle. Ooh, good effort by Wingett. Terrible cross by Campana. Miami's gassed, man. They're gassed. Look at him. David Martinez has got heavy legs. They're just gassed. I mean, what a disaster if this happens too. Think about this. MLS would lose their top two teams in the playoffs in the first round. They'll probably change it just because of that. They don't want their top two seeded teams to get bounced in the first round. Think about it. If it was a single elimination, Miami would have advanced already. Ooh, saved by Guzan. Oh, he's holding his knee. Oh, he's killing the clock. Guzan's killing the clock. That's why these playoffs are a joke and don't reward the season. I mean, they do, but I mean, the 3-game series is obviously I don't agree with the 3-game series. I've been talking against it since it's been a thing. Man, God, Busquets is so bad for 10 mil. He's 36. They gotta get rid of Busquets. They could get something better for that. And I like Busquets, but he should be the TAM player at this point. He should not be making more than 1.5 mil. He's not worth it. If you look at him, Suarez, and Alba, the fact that Suarez and Alba make 1.5 is criminal. Oh, gonna be a corner. This might be the last chance for Miami. Miami's about to get eliminated. Oh my god, dude. Don Garber's literally crying in a corner right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. This would be a disaster. Oh, what a save. Like they'll get one more probably. I'm getting the tweet prepared. I'm getting the tweet prepared for this. Ooh. Atlanta United have done the unthinkable and upset Inter Miami in the first round of the MLS Cup playoffs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh my god. How do you lose in the first round to Atlanta United? Oh my god. Oh, Tata Martino has to get fired, guys, after this disaster. He has to be fired after this disaster. Tata Martino has to be fired after this disaster. You just lost to a team who had to play in the play-in match against Montreal. Sold Giorgio Giacomakis, sold Thiago Almada, sold Caleb Wiley, was waiting until the next season to really do anything, waiting until 2025 to make a run at it. They did sign Mir and Chuck, but they were packing it in. They weren't trying to win everything. You lost to a team who was planning for 2025. What a complete and utter disaster. Don Garber is somewhere sobbing uncontrollably right now. Don Garber is somewhere crying his eyes out, sobbing uncontrollably. Wow. Biggest upset in MLS history, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Congratulations, Atlanta United. We'll see what they can do against Orlando City SC in the next round. Appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been a fun watch along. We will be doing a 2.5 week break because of MLS waiting for some reason until 2.5 weeks. We will be continuing the live streams when it picks back up. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys haven't already, make sure you like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the MLS Cup or the MLS season by MLS Cup final day. So subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit that little bell notification so you never miss a video. What a complete and utter disaster by Inter Miami. They should be ashamed of themselves. Tata Martino would be fired tomorrow if it were me. No excuses for it. A complete and utter disaster by Inter Miami. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, guys, I will see you all soon.